The next 4 quarters, only keep it light. Strapped in tight, we're taking flight. From the field to the court, we'll have our sight.
Welcome back to the next 4 quarters. I'm Vic. That's Gary. There's Daryl. And here's a new week. As always, views expressed upon this podcast are ours alone until we have this. Daryl, go ahead and play that clip that I sent you earlier.
Oh, geez. I didn't even pull that one up. Let me get it over to myself here. Yeah, one of these days. It's just, this is not the mitochondria of laptops. It's not the powerhouse. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, listen, we're having some technical difficulties getting it to pull up, but by now everybody has seen the clip of the inbound pass to Joker last night against the Trailblazers, where I don't remember his name, but he bear hugs Joker from behind, and
Jump
they
ball.
call a fucking jump ball. How can we not now realize how fixed sports is? Because
if that didn't tip you off, it was the foul on the other side at the end of the game where no one touched him, and they called a foul and let him shoot 2. I'm like, what? How
are we not? Come on, guys! Like, sports betting has ruined sports.
Yeah, well, NBA
100%.
Like, and the weird thing is, MPJ was trying to tell you, and now MPJ is going off for like 35 points a night. I was like, oh my God, man! I was like, were you screwing us the whole time?
Yeah,
were you taking a dive for us or against us?
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Can we just now start acknowledging that all professional sports are as scripted as the WWE?
Oh, I wouldn't say scripted. I would say influenced
predetermined
heavily.
outcome,
Yes,
like the WWE.
exactly. Yeah. How you get there is one thing, but
but
sometimes
make sure you get there.
Yeah, almost like the tripping penalty against the Dolphins.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
Yeah.
And what's so maddening about that, it's like the Broncos leverage play. Look, we knew that guy wasn't going to make that field goal. The Broncos should be 7-1. That was a foul that you should not have called. That was a penalty that should not have been called.
Exactly.
The end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm off my rant. Go ahead.
And that Dolphins tripping penalty, it's not like the Dolphins had a chance of winning that game.
But
at that point, it was still fairly close. They were down, 8?
Oh, yeah. No, they could have.
Something like that. Yeah, it was 14-6.
It
was 14-6. They were down 8.
It would have been a 1-point game going into halftime. That changed everything.
Yeah, 1 or 2 points.
Can we?
Know what I mean?
Yeah, 1 or 2. It could. Yeah. I mean, I'm just so fucking furious at how bad
it's the little things that piss you off because it's like, damn. And then so last weekend, I guess that same game. Sorry, my bad. Same game. Dolphins, Ravens. Mark Andrews is going berserk. He got 2 touchdown passes. Couldn't drop a ball. Looked amazing.
Passes.
I was like, what you mean to tell me against Buffalo? That one that hit you in the hands, you couldn't hold on to?
He's weird, right?
Strange.
It's weird.
Yeah. I understand people drop balls. I understand there's overthrows. It hits you in the tip of the hands. But for it to be in the breadbasket and you just put it on the ground, it's it's like Vegas called and said, hey, ain't gonna happen.
Don't do this.
Yeah. Ain't gonna happen.
Listen, I don't know what appears to be more fake, Logan Paul's fights or the NBA.
It looks really, really similar anymore, doesn't it?
Yeah, like Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul, Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul, or the whole fucking NBA.
Right. Well, because even watching the Nuggets, I was like, the Nuggets, they look good. They're hitting shots. They're doing what they need to do. But then all of a sudden, it's like some bullshit happens. You're like, dude, we're in command of this game, and then we're down. How? What happened?
I was so mad, man. God, I was mad. I was so mad.
I was like, okay, jump ball there. Okay, do your thing. Call it. Do whatever you got to do. Whatever makes you feel.
But then what happened afterwards?
But yeah, it was the one afterwards that pissed me off the most. The foul on Jeremy Grant. That one pissed me off.
No. And how weird is it that the Trailblazers, how coincidental it is that the Trailblazers were terrible. Chauncey Billups gets arrested for illegal gambling, and now they're competitive.
4-2, 4-2, 3-2, something like that right now.
So speaking of Chauncey Billups, did you guys see the McAfee show yesterday?
No.
The Halloween they all showed off all their Halloween costumes. They had one guy dressed in a suit carrying a briefcase that said "totally legitimate poker game."
Nothing to see here. Play with a celebrity.
Nothing.
God.
Come to the celebrity poker game.
Yeah. Nothing nefarious. Yeah. You will win money. We guarantee.
This is not this is legit. There
Yeah.
are no droids to see here.
Yeah.
They're trying to Jedi mind trick everybody. It's terrible. It's like
We
this
do not have X-ray glasses.
right. It's like this meme I saw
What?
the other day. House for sale, not haunted. They're like, that's exactly what you put on a house that is haunted.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like could you imagine like when we were in high school, like legitimately those X-ray glasses and tables and contacts, like that was like something that was only in the movies, right? Like,
Well, yeah, it was
think about
like, oh, that's not going to be a thing, and then it's a thing. You're like, huh, look at that.
Yeah.
Didn't take much for that to happen.
What's even crazier is this isn't like some government thing. This is the fucking mafia that's doing it, right? Like, if the mafia has access to that technology,
Yeah,
bro.
who else does, right?
Yeah, like if La Casa Nostra has access to that,
Everybody has access.
what the fuck is what are the people with real money doing?
Yeah, hanging out,
Like,
not doing shit.
yeah, they're doing some crazy shit. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm off my rant.
Nothing
Go
nefarious
ahead,
at all.
Daryl.
Anyway, so
Nothing.
yeah, after listening to this whole week of like sports shows and talk radio and shit, dude, Drake May gets like his flowers every show, every day. They're like, Drake May is the second
Dude, they
coming of
love the guy.
Brady. He's amazing. He's the best thing to ever happen. I'm like, he's got one win over a 500 team this year.
Dude,
He beat the Bills.
I just
Every other team he's beaten is below 500.
don't know the hate that Bo Nix gets.
Exactly, and
Like,
so
I don't-
that's my compromise. I was like, okay,
So I will
so
say,
Bo
though,
Nix he's got one win over a 500 team, right?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's
The
got one win.
Broncos also only have one.
Exactly.
But I do think Drake May will be okay. He's not a terrible
No,
quarterback.
he's not terrible at all.
He's not Bo Nix level.
No, like he's
But
playing. He's playing with
he
what he
could be,
has.
like-
It's just that his schedule
Yeah.
that he's faced isn't like a juggernaut at all. They're like 2-win teams.
No, that's like when the Broncos
And then the
won
Bills.
last week. Like the offense didn't really impress me against the Cowboys. That's what they should do
To a bad
against
team.
the worst defense in the league. The
but
defense impressed me because Dallas's offense
It's pretty good.
is
It's
one of the
good.
best offenses in the league.
But let me tell you what I saw from Bo Nix last week against the Cowboys. His feet were not happy. He was poised in the pocket more than what he has been all year long. Like, even though he wasn't running the hurry up, he was still calm like he was running the hurry up. And I think that made, like, in my mind, or what I hope, is that's like his like step forward game again, right? Like, kind of like last year against the Browns.
Well,
who
you
had
always
a
hope
good
for that.
def-
Yeah, you hope for that get right game. Know what I mean? Hopefully that
right?
was the
Yeah,
get right game.
I'm hoping that that's his get right game. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch an NBA player who's struggling, they're 2 of 10 from the field, and so they'll hit like a freaking layup, right? Just to build their confidence back. And I'm hoping that's kind of what happens with Bo Nix here. But I just don't see how there's not more love for Bo Nix.
Right, and then
Honestly.
saying that's what kind of drives me crazy because like they still love Jaden Daniels,
Oh.
everybody except Akeem Talib. Have you watched
Oh,
that
yeah, I
arena?
saw
I was gonna
that.
say, that's exactly what I was going to bring up. Akeem Talib was like, bitch, conditioning is part of being ready for the season.
Yeah,
If
being
you're
available.
injured, yes. He said, you are not taking this shit serious if you're injured. Years ago, I used to do Uber, right? And it was like so long ago that it was Paxton Lynch, right? And this dude gets in the car, and you don't realize how big NFL players are, right? This dude gets in the car, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like just huge. And I was like, bro, like, do you play in the NFL? Bubba, we start talking. He's like, well, I'm on the practice squad, and he played with Paxton Lynch
At Memphis or Denver or
at Memphis, right? He was one of his offensive linemen, and he was good friends with Paxton Lynch, and I was like, dude, what happened? He's like, well, Paxton Lynch is not smart. That's exactly how he started. He said, well, Paxton Lynch is not smart. And he said, And I remember when he signed his rookie contract, I called him and he is out just partying. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you need to study the playbook. You're with the Broncos. Like, you have a lot to learn. That's a great cup, Daryl. Um, you
Got
have
a
a
lot to
lot to
learn.
learn. Yeah. And he's like, no, yeah. He says, no, don't worry about it. Like, I could throw the ball as far as anybody. He's like, yeah, but you're at a different level now. Like, the preparation is that's all you do at the professional level is preparation, right?
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. He's like, that dude, the reason why he didn't succeed is because he could not quit partying with, his $1 million a year to study the playbook. Like Jamarcus Russell, like
Oh, yeah.
like when they gave him the fucking
Blank
tape that
DVDs.
was blank. Yeah. And he's like, yeah,
I watched them
got it
all. I'll run whatever you
Yeah.
want me to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just
I mean, it could
like
be like
I
Kyler
don't
Murray. You got to have the like in your contract that you'll study and shit.
but
you
I
won't-
will
you
I
won't
mean,
say
play
that's what they need
games.
to do.
Yeah, you won't play
I
video
will
games.
go back to being a Broncos fanboy. Okay, let me just say this. I think nothing's cooler than DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, Philip Lindsay, Peyton Manning, all these dudes who went somewhere or came from somewhere, but still represent like the culture that Pat Bowlen instilled in them. Like, how cool is that, though, right?
Oh yeah, because
Like Peyton
I listened to Philip Lindsay on that 104.3 Sports.
Uh-huh.
Like he's on there all the time. He's talking about the Broncos, the Nuggets, everything. He gives good commentary. He's the one
Yeah,
that talked
but
about Audric Estime not pulling his weight like in the preseason. Like he was the
yeah,
first one to break that.
I just want to go back to like how cool is it that Pat Bowlen created a culture
That
that
lasts.
DeMarcus Ware that lasts. Yeah, DeMarcus Ware spent 10 years with the Cowboys. Peyton Manning spent 15 years with the Colts. Aqib Talib bounced around the NFL, but you see all these guys come back, no matter where they started or where they went, come back with the loyalty to the Broncos, and it's all because of Pat Bowlen and that culture he
and the
created.
Bowlen family. I mean,
Yeah.
So
they did
speaking
well.
of Aqib Talib, did you guys see his Halloween costume?
No.
No.
Can we pull this up?
Oh man, he rode in on the bike, fucking black and gray, fucking flannel shirt like Debo.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, I saw Debo. I saw Debo.
Yeah, Aqib Talib is Debo. Which Aqib Talib may be the closest thing to Debo as a DB that we've ever seen. Like when he fucking pulled off freaking Michael Crabtree's chain twice.
And he tells him about it.
Like,
That's the best part. He tells him about it. He's like,
yeah. He's like, he pissed me off. he talked shit. Like
yeah,
that
amazing.
was amazing.
Aqib Talib ruined Michael Crabtree.
He did.
He did.
Aqib
He was a good
Talib,
receiver before Aqib Talib came along.
He
Like, he
did.
got in his head and ruined him.
Yes.
Aqib Talib just wanted to
Aqib
fight him
Talib-
every time they played. He's like, I'm just gonna fight this guy. It's fine.
Yes.
Aqib Talib broke Michael Crabtree, much like Steve Atwater broke Christian Okoye.
Well, yeah, he had that aura. Oh, he can't be tackled. He can't be beaten. One hit.
I'm gonna give you one more. Much like Von Miller broke Cam Newton.
Oh, dude, after that Super Bowl, they weren't the same. But didn't Von Miller say, "Yeah, I was taken second, and that's the last time I'd come in second to that dude"?
No.
Something along those
No.
lines.
No,
Yeah,
I
'cause it was
watched.
Cam
I
and then
watched.
Von.
No. I watched a podcast on it, and like him and Von were friends, right?
Mhm.
Von and Cam were friends, and they met at the 50-yard line, and they did the coin toss and all the things, and they had talked a bunch. And Von Miller said, "Hey man, good luck," and he put his hand out to shake his hand, and Cam Newton turned around.
Oh, damn, they Baker
Von
Mayfield
Miller-
did him, huh? Like
Yeah.
when Baker
And
went to
Von-
shake their hand, and they're like, "No," and he's like, "Oh," you just start clapping, and then he's talking shit the rest of the game.
And Von Miller said, "I made it my mission for him to fucking never forget that he did that to me."
He took that shit personal.
He
Yeah.
took like literally goes, it was personal, like we were friends, and I was trying to like tell him, "Good luck, bro. Like let's
Yeah,
just play a good
let's
game."
get it.
And-
And he's like,
Yeah.
Mm.
And he said Cam Newton turned around and didn't shake my hand, and I made it personal. And
he went
then
straight Jordan on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took that personal.
I don't know. Did we talk about this last week? about the fact that talking shit and doing crazy things about Larry Bird playing a game left-handed?
Yeah, it was. I think it was
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. Either last week or the
Okay,
week before.
I wasn't sure because
No.
that made
Larry
my day.
Bird, he's got to be the best shit talker in all of sports ever.
And he says he wasn't.
Yeah, he said he didn't talk a lot of shit, but you listen to everyone else,
Yeah, no, like he says,
and
shit
that's all
talking
he
son of a
fucking
bitch.
did. I'm going to shoot it from right here. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah.
There's one guy, I can't remember who it was, but he's like, the coach put me in to guard him, and he scored like, I forget how much in like a couple of minutes. And the guy's like, I can't even go back home now.
Yeah, I'm on dribble left and take it right.
That's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
like that's the best shit talking there is. Like, let me tell you what I'm gonna. That's like some Billy Jack shit. Like, I'm gonna take the left side of my right foot and put it on the left side of your face.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Hilarious.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah.
Now,
But no,
what else?
just to get back, it's just one of those things where like Drake May gets his flowers, but Bo Nix doesn't. And it's like, man, I was like, you guys like hate Bo Nix. Why? Like, why do they hate him so
do.
much? Like
You
nobody
know
else,
why I think
like
they hate
Michael
him?
Penix don't get the shit that Bo Nix does. JJ
You know why I
McCarthy
think
doesn't
they
get the
hate him?
shit because of Sean Payton.
You know why? No, absolutely not. I want to say, and I believe this. I think it's like the Tim Tebow treatment, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Bo Nix is just like, hey man, I just want to come in. I want to play games. He came out and they're like, what are you listening on your headphones? He's like, worship music.
Well, yeah, because they
Yeah,
were saying he's
like-
like a combination of Elway and Tebow, like combined.
Yeah. And I believe that like he's like the Boy Scout, right? And so since he doesn't have like something bad about him,
We're gonna
they want to make something bad.
we're gonna talk some shit every day.
Yeah. That
Because
yeah.
like the
I'm
weirdest
like,
thing was like they were showing like the parallels between Elway and Bo Nix, and you're like, man, this is like weird.
crazy.
Like the parallels
It's
are
crazy.
just strange. Like,
Yeah, because
Elway came back down 19 against the Colts. You know,
yep.
Bo Nix did it against the Giants. I'm like, man, this is
I will say, I joke around a lot about Bo Nix in the text messages because it's fucking hilarious.
Well, we get him going, you know.
Yeah.
But I think Bo Nix will have far less interceptions than Elway by the time he's done.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah, absolutely.
Far less.
Yeah.
Like-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like he can't throw the ball as hard. None
No.
of that. But I think his stats will be much better
Oh,
than
yeah.
Elway's.
In fairness, he didn't have asshole Dan Reeves.
I mean,
True.
Dan Reeves. I mean, he was a good coach. He just he
Hated
probably should
John
have been a
Elway.
head coach. Oh, he did not like
No.
John Elway.
He hated John. He thought Tommy Maddox
Yeah.
was going to replace John Elway. That is the epitome of like the ego check. Like, dude, you have a guy that was drafted by the Yankees. Let him fucking play, dog. Let him play.
I'm just saying, like Elway got the best revenge. Got to beat him in his last
Yeah.
game, you know,
yeah.
and the Super Bowl
Yeah, he
MVP.
did.
I mean, like, come on, man. Like, you can't ask
I
for
don't know
better.
listen, I don't know if you guys ever did it, but or if you guys were there, but I remember 1999 because it was right after they won the Super Bowl, and it was Monday morning. We walked into school and we're like, y'all want to go to the parade? Yeah, swear to God, it's 100% truth. We jumped in Harry's van and had a keg from Friday night, and we drove at like 7 a.m. from school in a cargo van with no seats just to go watch John Elway's parade. And I got Terrell Davis's signature on a John Elway jersey.
It's fine. It's what I had, you know.
Hey,
What I got?
Gary will really appreciate this. Thank you, Nick Patton. Yeah.
Did he have that in his pants too?
No, listen, I was
It's like,
wearing
hold
my
on,
John.
I got Terrell Davis and a Sharpie in here with your Elway jersey. Let me get them out for you.
Swear to God, 100% true story. We get there, it's late, we find parking, we're trying to like get ahead of the parade, and we finally like just start walking to get ahead of all the people, right? And we finally get ahead of all the people, and it's just us like on the barricade. And the first fire truck comes through, and it's John Elway and Pat Bowlen and Mike Shanahan. And I went to go throw my jersey to John Elway. And the guy looks at me, he says, "You throw that jersey, you ain't going to get it back." And Nick Patton grabbed that jersey, said, "Fuck that." And he just threw it. And by that time, like, we probably were not completely sober. He threw that jersey, and Terrell Davis caught it and signed it and tossed it back. So I got a Terrell Davis jersey on a Terrell Davis autograph on a John Elway jersey.
Fine.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick Patton. Rest in peace.
That's awesome. But yeah,
So,
that was one of the big things. Just to kind of divert back to MMA. I don't know if you guys watched that Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gane fight that ended
I
in an
did.
eye
I
poke.
saw the eye poke.
Brutal eye poke, right? Brutal. Like his
Good Lord.
finger,
double
like,
eye poke.
dude, his one finger went like to his brain, and he's like, I can't see. And
I'm gonna say something. Cyril Gane was whooping his ass.
yes.
The end. The end.
I mean, they're like, oh yeah, their stats were about the same. I was like, yeah, but from the looks of it, Gane was piecing him
Yeah.
up. Like John Jones ran through Cyril Gane, like
Oh, easy.
ran through him.
That wasn't even
But-
a contest.
No.
But that being said, that shit was ruthless. That motherfucker not only like he didn't like poke him or catch
No,
him.
like
He went,
he like bowling balled him.
Yeah.
Boom.
yes. So I don't think I don't think Tom Aspinall quit. I think that motherfucker damn near looked like he was gonna go blind by what Cyril Gane did.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
it was
You know
a
what I mean?
horrible eye poke. Horrible eye poke.
Oh, it was bad.
Like I don't ever like to see a fight end like that way. Like that's just depressing. Like you're like, come on, man.
But you got to understand it couldn't go on.
No. Like I do
Like,
I
all the
do I
people
feel bad for
complaining, like,
yeah, do I feel bad for both those guys? Yes. Like,
yeah.
you know, Cyril Gane was having a great fight. Tom Aspinall, dude, you got poked in the eyes. Both of them. I mean, I can't honestly expect you to fight a top heavyweight without being
Yeah.
able to see.
Well, listen though, and I hated him when he fought, but DC Daniel Cormier said, "Look, you know how many times I got poked in the eye,
Mhm.
and like you looked at the videos.
Yeah, he got poked.
That's part of it."
Look at Bisping.
And yeah, Bisbing said the same
Bisping
thing.
has one eye.
And
He's got one glass
Yeah.
eye and one eye.
and basically, what do they say in Japan? They did away with it. They did something with their gloves, so you can't actually
Yeah,
poke.
the gloves kind of curved weird, like around their fingers. Like it's like here
Yeah.
where they can't like
Yeah,
put their hand out.
yeah. But that was intentional by Gane, and that was bullshit. And well, it's a shame because he probably would have been the champion.
Probably. It looked like it was going that way. Like unless there's a looping lucky punch, it seemed like he was going to take it. He was keeping his distance. Seemed like Aspinall was already gassed because he's never went longer than a couple of minutes.
Oh, he was breathing out of his mouth.
Yeah, and he got his nose
Yeah.
is broken or at least smashed or he's bleeding.
Well, yeah, I don't know, like if y'all ever had your nose broken in a fight, but
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen. When you can't breathe through your nose, your
Yeah, you breathe
mouth
out your
drops,
mouth.
and that's when you get.
That's when you get
Well,
quit.
you have to, right?
Yeah.
And that's when that's when it breaks that it hits that nerve. That's when you get knocked out. His mouth the whole time he was taking breaths
Yeah.
like that, so it would have been over for him. But
Yeah.
you know, it's a shame. I hope there's a rematch for it.
Me too. But the thing is, in the rematch, I think Gane probably gets KO'd in 30 seconds or something crazy. You know, rematches are always weird.
Tom Aspinall is too big of a draw right now.
Yep.
Cyril Gane is just not.
He's not the guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you look at these guys, it doesn't matter whether it's boxing or UFC or the music industry. That's not the most talented person.
No.
That's the most marketable person,
Exactly.
right? Cyril Gane is just not the most marketable person.
No. But, like, really, if you look at UFC, like, I don't think they're rigged because, like,
I don't
They-
think
they-
they're rigged. No.
they wait long enough to where, like, both of them merge. You know, like Pereira. You know, Alex Pereira just wants to fight all the time. So they're like, get in there and fight then. And then he just fights top dudes. But when he lost to Ankalaev, like, they're like, oh, that sucks. But then they made the rematch. So then they made the rematch, and he, like, KOs this dude. It's like, oh, geez.
Yeah.
I was like, UFC's going to sell 1,000, you know, or 100,000 more tickets now. They're going to sell him another 1,000,000 pay-per-views just because, you know, the guy they needed to win won.
There's very few rematches that go the same way. The only ones I could really think of is like Rampage
Yeah.
and Chuck Liddell, where
Yeah.
Rampage just dominated Chuck Liddell every fucking fight.
Well, look at Vanderlei. Vanderlei dominated Rampage in Pride, But when he went over to
and then
when he
at
went to
UFC,
UFC, he got knocked
Rampage got
out.
the
Yeah,
knockout.
yeah, it's kind of
very
crazy.
few go the same way as the first one.
Yeah, and it's just so weird. But then they also said that like, well, if you listen to Rampage on his like podcasts and stuff, he's like, yeah, he's like they pay me more to lose. They're like, oh, you get 10,000 if you win. He's like, oh, if I lose, what I get? 12,000. It's like, really? I'm getting paid to lose?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just crazy, like how like the fighting game and Pride worked because Pride was kind of rigged or at least stacked in one
Pride
person's
was rigged.
favor. Yeah,
I mean, that's we've talked about that.
yeah, it's kind of weird. But like with
Yeah.
UFC, it's like yeah, they just wait for that perfect marriage. Like Conor McGregor was perfect for him.
Yeah.
He was brash, he was loud, he was knocking people out. It was exciting. Just based on that alone, they're like, oh, we'll watch Conor McGregor fight. Sells pay per view.
Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, Chuck
Chuck
Liddell
Liddell.
when he was knocking dudes out all the time, beautiful. They loved it.
Rampage Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Like John Jones might be like the best fighter to walk the earth. Really, like he, but he wasn't marketed.
All right, Gary.
His
Chuck Norris, John Jones.
I mean,
was that a stutter?
In that kind of fight, John Jones is the dude's almost unstoppable. His reach, he was built for fighting.
He really was.
Like he was like
finally admitted that somebody would beat Chuck Norris.
There was a stutter there.
The podcast is over. We're done. We're done. I don't even want to talk this anymore.
Like John Jones, he was just like that guy was made to be a fighter.
Yes, far and away, he has the fighter build, like the perfect fighter build, which is crazy.
But I was like, like we talked about this where, I can't remember what heavyweight it was. It said that the hardest puncher was not Mike Tyson. It was George Foreman, right? And I was watching. I hated Daniel Cormier when he fought, but I like now that he's not, and he's
listening to him. You're like listening to him, listening to his stories. I like him.
Yeah, and then watching his fights, I appreciate him more now. But I was watching this thing the other day with DC, and he was like, "Hey, man, John Jones did not punch hard," which is crazy. Like it's crazy. He's like, what's so crazy about John Jones is he uses every part of his body.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and when he hits you with an elbow, it's cutting you open.
Well,
he's going to hit you with the knee, and it's going to hurt bad. He said that dude didn't really hit. He was probably one of the softest punchers there was, but his whole body was a weapon, which is crazy.
Because his whole thing was, he's like, I only trained to beat one dude, the one dude I couldn't beat. And he's like, you got to go through the whole like gauntlet. He's like, if you want to get close, you're going to have to eat a lot of knees, a lot of everything. He's like, so then you back out, and then he's hitting you at range. You know, he's kicking you over
his
there.
Reach, like his angles, the way fucking John Jones, the angles he uses, the placement.
Can we just go back for 1 second? Mark it down.
Clip this shit up.
No, November 1st, Gary admitted somebody that would beat Chuck Norris.
He said in that kind of fight. He said in the octagon.
Now, if it was in like Chuck Norris's style of fight, Chuck Norris would probably win that.
Well,
but you put him in the octagon.
I honestly don't think you put Chuck Norris in the octagon. He's probably not going to do real good.
No,
it's totally different styles.
True.
Like,
well, it's a mixture of styles.
It's more of a street fight style mixed with stuff. Like there's some discipline, but not as much as in an actual tournament that Chuck Norris competed in.
Right, points, point system, that kind of stuff too. But no, that just going back to that, it's like it's disappointing to see that, but marketability. Like John Jones has never been marketable. Like even him being so good, he's terrible marketing.
Well, you can't do cocaine and beat up women and.
But it's the greatest week ever. Things. He said it was the greatest week ever. That's what he told Daniel Cormier. I did hookers and blow last week, and then I beat you this week. Greatest week ever. So just marketability. Like he's never been marketable, and he wants to get on the White House card. And Dana said no way.
Good for Dana.
But Dana's like, now Conor McGregor said he wants on the White House card. I'm gonna let that dude go. So he wants on the card. I'm putting him on the card because it's he's like I've been through some stuff with Conor, but he'll show up to fight,
and he makes a ton of money.
And he makes a boatload of money. Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much money.
Was it Chael Sonnen that was talking about Conor McGregor?
About his fucking. Yes. If it's what you're thinking of, yes.
I can't quit staring at his package.
Yep, that was Chael Sonnen. I had to send it to my friends.
How about the dude that talked about that Chael Sonnen was a racist? Like, what was up with that?
I never saw that.
In our comments when we were talking about how Chael Sonnen, like, no, it wasn't like anybody famous, like, because they'll give anybody a microphone.
Yeah.
But this dude, like, when we were talking about the greatest shit talkers, and we're like Chael Sonnen, and they're like, it's because he's a racist. But is he though?
I mean,
Like,
he did it to sell fights. Like when he
yeah,
talked about when he was fighting Vanderlei, and he's like, they just play in the streets. They don't have parks and fields. They're muddy, and like he talked shit about Brazilians when he was fighting Brazilians. He talked shit about anybody when he was fighting them. He doesn't walk around spewing racist shit.
yeah, he was just talking shit, dude. So I didn't.
That's how you sell a fight.
Yeah, exactly. But that dude was like, "Well, because Chael Sonnen was a racist." I don't think so.
No, that dude knew how to market himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
the best
Well,
marketer.
no.
Like
What I was saying, Daryl, is somebody in our comments one day when we were talking about Chael Sonnen talked about Chael Sonnen being a racist.
Oh, no. No, he will talk shit about anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he talked shit about himself.
Yeah. There was years
Like-
my dad didn't make $100,000.
yeah,
Yeah, we had a
we had a
No,
maid.
it's when he fought John Jones. He's like, I was more juiced up than Tropicana. And
Yeah.
as soon as Jones grabbed onto me, I knew we had the same guy.
Yeah,
I was like,
Chael
oh my
Sonnen, I
God.
hated him when he was fighting. I didn't think he was that good of a fighter.
No, I didn't
Entertaining as
hear,
fuck to watch, but
dude,
not
amazing
a great fighter.
Well,
Hey,
he
listen,
was
fight
a
anybody.
wrestler. He was
But
a
now I
wrestler with
really
no
like
other skill.
You want to know my favorite fighter that I think is severely underrated? And like, I just think like his toughness, his willingness to fight. But Rich Franklin, you remember
Oh,
when Rich Franklin broke his hand? You remember that? Like, he broke his hand in the middle of a fight and he's shaking it. Like, he knows he broke his hand and then changes his whole stance and finishes the fight. Could you
Yeah,
imagine
Rich
how
Franklin
good
was fun to watch.
Could you imagine how good Rich Franklin would have been if Anderson Silva didn't fight?
Oh, if he didn't like Muay Thai knee him to death.
Jesus.
I mean, like, but think about it though, right? Like, I mean, it's like, come on, like, you're fighting Anderson Silva. It's like how many championships would John Elway won if Joe Montana or Peyton Manning versus
Brady.
Tom Brady, right? Like, yeah, you were good, but like this motherfucker, he's good.
Yeah.
Like, how good? Like,
But like even Mahomes. Mahomes would be amazing if it wasn't for Brady.
that's all I have to say. I don't mean that. I love
Yeah.
Patty Mahomes. He's a good guy.
He's good, man. Like it's
the
hard.
fucking Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs. That's all I have to
Yeah,
say.
exactly. Yeah, the team.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs team, you suck. Kind of like the Chargers, the Raiders. Everybody sucks.
Yeah. Go Donkeys.
Except the
Yeah.
Raiders actually do suck.
Yeah, you're
like,
right. You know what?
record-wise,
the Raiders
team-wise,
actually do suck and have
Yeah.
for like I don't know 40 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since 02. Isn't 02 the last season they went to the Super Bowl? Canon? It was 02,
Yeah, that
right?
sounds right.
02, 03. Yeah.
And they didn't change their fucking plays, so John Gruden was able to just fucking.
Actually,
This is
playing
exactly how they're
quarterback.
going to do it.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is what they're gonna do here. So we got this game in the bag.
Yeah. So when he drops back, he's going to throw it right here.
Yeah.
Sure enough. Damn.
Good job, L. Davis.
Yes. Yeah. Great job, L. Davis.
And
going
Mark
back
Davis
to
has
going back to
and
another
Mark
shitty team, the Dolphins. So they shit canned their GM.
They should have fired the coach.
Dude.
The GM has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Like, yeah, he brought these people in, but he's not calling plays.
Yeah, he's not calling plays.
Fire the fucking coach. Mike McDaniel should be gone.
Yeah. Like when they fired the GM, I was like, oh, so they're gonna fire the coach next. And then you're kind of waiting for it. You're like, okay, any moment now. And they're like, we're gonna keep him at the end of the year. I'm like, the end of the year?
Yeah, that's
Why?
stupid. And they need to.
What is your problem? Because they probably don't have a serviceable interim.
I really think Tua might be part of the problem too. Not that he's a bad quarterback, because we've seen him do good.
Oh,
It's the play
dude.
calling trying to protect him from getting killed
Hold
is
on.
the
Yeah.
problem. You got to call plays to where he is safe.
Or at least feel safe.
Yeah.
He seems just like he's getting just beat up all the time, and he's got now he's got that like twitch, where he's like, I don't want to get hit again. It's like, yeah, dude, that's why you should
I
retire.
don't blame him. Why I wouldn't want to be hit after that.
Hold on. I just want to talk about what's important right now. If you guys don't follow any really good social media accounts, Annie Agar, have you guys seen Annie Agar?
Yeah, she's funny.
She's hilarious. Did you see her Halloween costume? That
No.
was Tua, and it was like the
Oh,
Great
God.
Heist. Shout out to Annie Agar, because that shit was funny. That shit was
straight fleece the Dolphins.
Did you see it, bro? It was amazing.
So that's the other thing. They were saying that like when Bo Nix signs his extension, which he's going to sign an extension, they're like, yeah, he's going to fleece the Broncos like Tua did. I was like, yeah, but Tua can't stay in the game.
Yeah, Tua didn't really they paid him, and then he got his fucking head destroyed.
True, multiple times.
Like it's not like
every time he came back. Yeah, dude. Every time he came back, he was getting just smashed.
It's not like he looked good and just unexplainably fucking degraded to what he is now.
No,
he doesn't want to get hit.
To death.
They don't want him to get hit. Like you're kind of crippled at that point in what you could do as an offense.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck. But yeah, no. So yeah, that's it's one of those where Mike McDaniel should be fired. Like,
he should, absolutely.
They made it a big old racist thing on First Take, of course.
The
GM was,
before you fire the white
exactly.
guy.
And I'm like, I was like, for me, they should have fired them both.
Yeah. Listen,
if you're gonna clean house and start over, clean house. Be done.
Let's talk about one thing that's fucking ridiculous. All right,
that everything always goes to racism.
Exactly. Two things. Ryan Clark talking about fucking
Stephen
talking about Charlie Kirk, and then Stephen A. talking about the fucking fact that there's been an investigation for the last 6 years for fucking fixing NBA games and cards, and then tied it back to Donald Trump.
Well,
it's always
racism.
Come on, man. Yeah. Come on. That was so ridiculous.
Why? Because you know what sells? Racism sells.
Yeah.
Division sells.
Can we?
No, I mean,
don't get me wrong. Like Donald Trump's a fucking joke. I'm sick of the guy. I'm over it. He's a fucking fake. Lies about everything. He had nothing to do with this fucking. They were fucking setting up games and illegal gambling. That has nothing to do with fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's it.
If they're like, oh, he was the ringleader, he's the one that set it up. You're like, okay. But it's like, nah, they were doing this.
It's crazy, especially being down here, right? If you talk to people that are like from the islands, right? There is no African Puerto Ricans. There is no African Dominicans. There is no, everybody just lives. Race is a social construct that our government gives to us to create divide, much like religion, much like sexual orientation. They do that intentionally, guys. Like, it's bad.
Oh yeah, you got to have the people.
Yeah, exactly. Because if we continually fight, they can. It's like Caligula.
Well, if we fight, we don't pay attention to everything else.
Exactly. It's like
it's the show the monkey trick. You're like, oh, look at here, I'm stabbing you in the fucking back.
No. Listen, it's like Caligula and Nero, and if you don't know who they are, research who they are. They were like the last emperors of Rome. And Caligula sold half of Rome to Persia before Rome fell. Nero was dancing as if, but that's where we are. Fuck it. Let's go to the next topic because I'm drinking tequila. Go ahead.
so many tequilas. Anyway, Carson Wentz, dude. So watching Carson Wentz play through his arm injury was horrible. That was horrid. It was the Vikings and the Chargers last Thursday night. I was like, why do you have him out there? Why do you have him out there?
How little faith do you have in J.J. McCarthy to put that guy in there still?
Or the third stringer?
Yeah, anybody. Like, come on. That's bad
You're
coaching.
Letting this guy just get, you're just letting this guy like die. You're like, get out there and die a little bit.
First off, I didn't even think about it like that, Gary. So thank you, because that's hilarious. But that dude had like an arm brace that was like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, it had two little holes where it looked like they inflated. I'm like, oh my God, dude, you got like an air cast on. Why are you out there?
And there, to talk about that, like, isn't that crazy that Carson Wentz and Nick Foles both won a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And now both of them are fighting for relevancy, right?
Yep. Somebody brought up Nick Foles as a journeyman quarterback, and I was like, right.
Bro,
Dude's like, dude's probably the most successful journeyman quarterback. He got a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, I was like, you right, dude. I was like, now that you bring it up, like, yeah, you
yeah,
right.
kudos to that dude because we missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it was in the heat of the moment.
Well, you don't think it is.
We can't research everything, you know.
He's
like
not fucking
these
good,
topics
though. Like,
these topics just kind of come up and we go with it. You know what I mean?
But
like, he's not a
it's
good
one of those
quarterback.
where it's like normal conversation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we shoot from the hip because any idiot can buy a microphone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, clearly.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
we prove this every week.
Yeah, every week.
No, just Carson Wentz, like, just to watch him out there, like, in pain, trying to bat his own, like, tip pass down. I'm like, God damn, dude, let's get him out of the game. You can't possibly be okay with this. Like,
there should be an investigation of the Vikings by the NFL.
Because, like, they find the Ravens for the Lamar, injury status shit.
Yeah.
You need to find the Vikings. Like, Carson Wentz was not healthy.
No, that was so bad.
Far and away, he was not healthy. And even when you're getting blown out, take him out of the game.
Yeah, dude. I mean, can we say kudos to Carson Wentz for, like,
sticking it out? My God.
Yeah, and trying.
Yes, kept going back out there.
And that might be the last time we see him play.
That might be it. Kirk Herbstreit was like talking shit, like, "Oh, you're the quarterback. You're not supposed to lose your temper like that on the sideline." I'm like, dude, this guy is in, like, writhing in pain, and you want to talk some shit.
What has Kirk Herbstreit done?
He announces some shit, and then they picked him for Thursday Night Football. But
Yeah,
no, he's like, yeah, you're the quarterback. You shouldn't be having a, basically, like, throwing, like, a temper tantrum like that. And it's like, dude, this guy is, like, hurt, like, genuinely hurt. Like, he's wincing every time he throws the ball.
But when quarterbacks don't do that,
down.
when quarterbacks don't show emotion and get angry, they're like, he's the leader of the team. Why isn't he trying to fucking motivate?
Yeah, why isn't he trying to fire him up?
Why isn't he doing anything?
And then you see Tua trying to give then you see Tua trying to give, like, a pregame speech to amp people up, and it was terrible.
Oh, that was the least motivational speech I've ever seen. Like, that was.
I've not seen it, but I can't imagine it being coherent.
Yeah. Oh God, the comments on it were hilarious. They're like, "Yeah, Tua couldn't motivate me to have sex."
Yeah, couldn't motivate me to make a sandwich. Like, his voice never raises.
No,
like, he's just like,
we're gonna get it.
4 hours.
4 hours.
We're gonna get it. Walk through here. We're gonna lock that gate. We're gonna do what we do.
Yeah, and they're like, "Okay, I guess that's it." Like, I guess we're good there. My other point of concern this week is how many people are actually asking to be traded from the Bengals.
All of them.
Like, I think they're at their third person right now that wanted to be traded.
All of them. They have Joe
Flacco,
who's 63 years old. I mean,
but I'm just saying, like how bad is that organization, like, internally, for more players to be like, trade me?
The internals are bad.
Honestly,
the
GM
is terrible.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've never seen this many players come out and be like, trade me. Whatever happens, trade me.
Well, they do nothing to improve each year after year since they've had Joe Burrow. Have they improved their offensive line at all?
No. And they got worse on defense.
Whoa. Joe Burrow. Alton.
Yeah, really. Like,
Carson
Palmer.
Palmer.
Back as you want to go.
Yeah. Let's go back to all championships are built at the top. Championships are built at the top. The Bengals are the epitome of what is wrong with, like,
Bengals and the Browns, and they just happen to play on the same division.
That's why the Steelers have won 6.
Mm-hmm.
Unpopular.
Well, look, like, even the Lions are figuring shit out. Remember how bad the Lions were for so long? And now they're like, okay, we kind of understand this football thing.
I think we get it.
We can do something now.
Like, if you get a quarterback like Joe Burrow, you need to fucking protect the guy.
Joe Burrow. They had Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer threw from the 40-yard line on the opposite side on his knees through the fucking goalpost. You remember that, Daryl?
Yeah, I'd say you would think that you would fucking learn from that, and now you got another lifelong quarterback for your team. His whole season, his whole career could be spent here. They learned nothing from the past, and they are not doing anything to protect the guy. They can't fucking
the
learn.
Red Rocket.
They need to fire everyone.
But I'm just saying,
Andy
like
Dalton is
the
not
Bengals.
good.
I'm just saying,
He's not a
how
good
do you
quarterback.
spend that much money on Burrow, Jamar, and Higgins, and get worse on defense to the point where your defenders want to leave? Like Logan Wilson's like, trade me.
Awful
Trey
defense.
Hendrickson was like, trade me.
And
And then there was a third guy that just came out and was like, yeah, trade me. I'm done.
like I get T. Higgins is a good receiver. He's a really good receiver. Do you pay a number 2 receiver that much though when you could get other pieces you need? Because
Like,
really,
okay.
any number 2 receiver on the
I'm
other
just
side
saying,
of Jamar Chase
if the
will be
Patriots,
good.
I'm just saying, if the Patriots during their dynasty taught us anything, you don't overpay
Don't
your
spend
players.
money on receivers.
No.
Like you got Jamar Chase.
Like
Any
you will
receiver is
make your
going to be
money.
good.
Yeah, you'll make them your money. Get them a fucking
Get him a
deal.
good
You know,
fucking.
get him
Get him a good
get him a
guard.
couple of sponsorship deals. You know, get him some other stuff. Don't put it in their contract. Like you got to have a team. Do you want to win
Yeah.
games or do you want to get paid?
Do like Steve Ballmer
Apparently,
did. Hold on. Okay, can we talk about this? Can we do like Steve Ballmer did and pay Kawhi Leonard $24 million to plant trees?
wasn't he just standing there staring? Wasn't that the
company-
pictures they had of him? He
The
was just like,
company never planted not one fucking tree.
no, but
And-
they had Kawhi in his like little safety vest with like a hard hat on. He was just not moving. It was amazing.
How bad is that?
Amazing. Like that stuff is just amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like even the Browns, for as dysfunctional as the Browns are, you don't have all their players saying trade me.
No, because their
Yeah.
defense is good. Like they've worked on things. It's
I'm
just
saying.
that's a coaching problem. That's because they got a good defense.
Well, that and it's like stubbornness. Like why wouldn't you put in Shedeur?
Yeah, at
Like
this
Dylan
point,
Gabriel's not it.
he's not it at all, and he's proven that.
Kenny Pickett will throw himself into the ground. We've seen that. And
Oh.
See what you got.
you
Try to win a
might
game.
as well see what you got. If not, trade them all.
Yeah, then you know
Start
for next
over.
year because this year's already lost.
Yeah.
Can we just like we're talking about like how good franchises are.
Yeah.
And I always talk like earlier tonight we were talking about Pat Bowlen, right? And how
Yeah.
DeMarcus Ware and Keeb Talib and all these guys go back to the Broncos. I just want to also point out that like Ozzie Newsome created a dynasty. Like he created a fucking franchise with the Ravens, right? And
Oh, yeah.
yes, it
They're-
was Ray Lewis, and yes, it was Rod Woodson, and yes, it was Tony Saragusa, but he did something with the Ravens that changed the trajectory of the whole franchise. And the
think they've
problem
lost that now, though.
is, I don't know, that remains to be seen. Like it seems like Harbaugh has lost the locker room, and I agree with you on that because Lamar Jackson. It seems like they've lost a lot.
It seems like the team goes as Lamar goes. If Lamar's
Yeah.
into it, everyone's into it. If Lamar's not into it, they ain't into it.
Yeah, and that's not a good way to have a franchise.
No,
They need to buy
it all
into the
pivots on
team,
Lamar.
not to the player.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a complete pivot on Lamar. Like however Lamar is, that's how the
Yeah.
team is, and it's weird. It's
Yeah,
a
so
weird,
they've lost
it's a
that
weird
because
vibe.
even in the Ray Lewis days, somebody was injured, the rest of the team stepped up.
Yeah.
True. I mean
You
that's
don't
how
get
you
that
win a
from
Super
them
Bowl
now.
with.
I want to give a shout out to one more Broncos player that left, but still loves the Broncos, still goes on podcasts, and I still love him. It's Derek Wolfe. Derek
yeah.
Wolfe
I like Derek
still loves the Broncos, right? Like, how cool, like, is it to see all these players that love, like, the Broncos?
Yeah, they're like we like Denver.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good with Denver.
Well, yeah, look at Von
Broncos, we're
Miller
good with them.
playing for other teams. Like
Yeah, he's like, oh,
I still love the
Denver.
Broncos. I want to go back to the Broncos.
Yeah, it's crazy. In other sad news, it feels like my early adult years are coming to an end finally. Ridiculousness has been canceled
Oh, really?
after 14 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
46 seasons in 14 years. Apparently, he made like $32.5 million a year. Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah. Hold on.
32.5 a year.
All off of a show that took nothing to do.
Exactly. Just review some clips and talk.
Yes.
And dude, that's all it was. MTV was ridiculousness. Like anytime you turned
Yeah.
on MTV, it was ridiculousness or Jersey Shore. But that was like sometimes. But after Jersey Shore, ridiculousness all day. Syndication just all day, just ridiculous, over and over and over. No music videos, ridiculousness.
Ah.
And it's been that way for how many years? Like for as long
Why
as I
did
can
they
remember.
cancel it?
I don't know. I think they finally got tired of it. They're like, we're good. Probably because his salary was released, and now isn't Paramount's trying to buy HBO and Warner Brothers.
Who is?
Paramount, who owns MTV. They're trying to buy HBO and Warner Brothers. Because Warner Brothers and HBO is a combined thing now. And
Yeah.
Paramount's trying to buy them.
I just want to
Or
talk
HBO
about
Discovery, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah,
You talk-
32.5 for ridiculousness. And
you
before that, he
talk
did
ab-
Fantasy Factory, Robin Big.
Yeah, Robin Big. Yeah, you talk about like, Paramount, Tyler Sheridan. You want to talk about
apparently
that,
he's
dude?
leaving. Well, he's
What?
apparently he's leaving Paramount. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan, he's leaving Paramount.
can we talk about Tyler Sheridan for a minute? Tulsa King,
Yeah, Yellowstone.
1883.
Every Yellow fucking spinoff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sons of Anarchy. Ooh, that dude puts out some shows,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah,
Well,
his
he
thing
only
next is
acted in
he wants
Sons
to
of
do Call of
Anarchy
Duty.
for a little bit, though.
But he produces all of them.
Not Sons of Anarchy.
Tyler
He didn't
Sher-
produce Sons of Anarchy.
I
Taylor
thought-
Sheridan
didn't he
got
do, like,
fired from Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
He got fired.
Yeah, and because then he
Yeah.
did Sicario.
Yeah, then he started in movies. He started directing. He did Sicario, both of them. He did Wind River, which is a really good movie.
Yeah.
What other
Well,
movies does he
I think
do?
Wind River was before Sicario.
Yeah,
Either way,
but I mean,
like now
just after,
now he's doing fucking Call of Duty. That's his next movie, Call of Duty.
like he
What?
does some
Like the
good
video
shit,
game.
but he does too much at once. Like the
Yeah.
ending
Yeah.
of Yellowstone was rushed and ruined.
Well, that's because him and Costner fought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and he wanted to do the other spin-off and then another spin-off, and then he started Tulsa King and he started Lioness. Like you can't do
I like
that
Tulsa
many
King,
shows
though.
at once.
No, but Tulsa King was awesome.
Tulsa
Still
King
awesome.
is good.
Tulsa King is
And
amazing.
Mayor of
I
Mayor
just
of
like seeing them.
Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown is really good.
Yeah, but yeah, so I believe they probably let Rob Dyrdek go because of his salary, and they're like, yeah,
What
it's
was
not
his
gonna
salary?
work. 32.5 a year.
Well, that and they figured out, fuck, people do this on TikTok for free.
Yeah, they
Why
just
the
browse
fuck are we
TikTok
paying
by
this guy
themselves.
that much with people on TikTok do it for free?
Yeah, to narrate funny videos. But yeah, 32.5.
32.5.
And I don't know if he made that all. I don't think he made it all 14 years, but it was still 14 years that he did that. And prior he did Fantasy Factory, and prior to that he did Robin Big. So he's been MTV for 20 years, dude.
See, I never watched Robin Big, but I did watch
I'm just saying that
Ridiculousness.
takes me back till I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
If that's not crazy.
32.5.
Yeah. Makes you just want to narrate some videos and make a show, right? They give anybody a microphone these days.
Yeah. Look at anybody. Look at
I mean,
anybody.
it ain't hard to do, you know.
Yeah.
No.
I'm feeling like Dion. Ain't hard to find. You know, I can get blown out by any team. Just
Yeah.
collect my money and go home.
100%.
Yeah.
Worst team in
Speaking of
college
Dion,
football.
how many more years do you think he's going to be with CU?
Dude,
Too many.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, they'll probably keep him another year.
I could see one more and
Too
that's
many.
it.
Yeah, I think they keep him one more year, and then that's
Too
it.
many.
Because
It's
he'll
terrible.
because you figure they're not going to fire him. He's going to probably step down because of health reasons.
Yeah.
That's what he's
Yeah,
going
it'll
to
be
use.
something.
Oh, my health is a problem.
Oh.
I can't coach well because my health sucks. It's like, yeah, but you got Marshall Faulk, you got Warren Sapp, you got Deion Sanders, and you guys can't coach a football team to a couple of wins.
Yeah.
You-
I love watching
it's weird.
watching Vic Lombardi and his take on him when he's like like it was a kid who like runs in and like turns around and runs back. Vic Lombardi posted that day. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
It's like watching the Buffs and the kid runs in. He's like, oh hell no.
No.
And turns around and runs
Screech,
back.
see you later.
Yeah.
No, I believe it. I believe it. Like it's
They're bad.
dude, it's hard to watch. Terrible to watch. But yeah, no.
What else?
So
What else you got?
that's about it,
Daryl?
man. That's what I had for the week, man. Just a bunch of random shit, catching up, injuries, just random. Like the request for the trades has got me all fucked up on the Bengals. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this many players request a trade from a team
Yeah.
in the same year.
It's bad.
Like
that-
no, like people will request a trade and then they'll just iron out a contract and shit'll work.
Yeah.
Like
that
when
just shows you that
request a trade, and it's different people every time. It's like, dude, like this is like every other week somebody else is requesting to get traded. Like
So
there's
that-
something going on.
that shows you that winning isn't everything because the Raiders players aren't requesting trades like that, and
No.
they fucking suck.
Yeah.
So
The
the,
Browns-
the franchise
He-
itself
hold
has to
on.
be doing something right.
Hold on. Even with a elite defense and an elite
Yeah.
running back,
and Geno Smith.
I'd still
Yeah.
like to see that guy comment now. Like, what the fuck happened to that guy?
Gary's hardly waiting.
Can we go
Hardly
back
waiting.
to that guy? Okay.
We're gonna tag him in these and be like, hey.
It's
How's
like the
that
guy
elite
that
defense paying
commented on
off?
the Fedor fucking video where he's
Yeah.
like, Fedor
Dude, I
fought
just don't want
Van
to talk. I
Henderson.
don't want to talk shit until after the Raiders have played the Broncos twice, and if we could just
Oh,
sweep them,
they'll
then I could
sweep
talk a
'em.
lot more shit. You know what I mean?
They'll sweep them.
I'm with Daryl.
And I gotta hold my breath.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't want to
worried.
be on pins and needles the whole damn game.
I'm not worried.
Yeah,
The
I'm
three
with
of
Daryl.
us
Yeah,
can
so-
go out and beat the fucking Raiders right now.
Who's being quarterback?
I mean,
Daryl, 'cause
maybe the Dolphins.
I say Daryl.
I'm just saying maybe the Dolphins. Oh yeah,
Listen, Daryl.
I'll be playing like Cam Scattaboo. You know?
Yeah.
Listen, Daryl,
We'll
you're
both
in
be
a
wheeling
fucking
around.
wheelchair. Daryl's in a wheelchair. Daryl's going to be the coach. Daryl's going to be the coach. He's calling the plays. It's you and I, Gary.
Yeah, I can scheme us up some shit. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Did you see like the memes about Cam Scattaboo? They're like, yeah, he's so surgery went well, and Dable says he's wheeling around the building every day, and they're like, Dable's gonna put him in the game in a wheelchair, one of those like leg fucking slides.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know? Be like,
Cam
all right, Cam,
Scattergood.
get out there.
that sucks.
Yeah.
I like that dude, man. That sucks.
Dude, it's terrible. Like as soon as it happened, I was like, you're fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Dude, his
like-
foot was like bit back this way.
Dude, sideways. Like I watched him. I was like, oh god, his ankle just went sideways.
And it's
Like,
just
that's
a
what I
bad
texted the whole
fucking,
group. I was like, his ankle just went sideways.
it
Holy
was
shit.
just a bad fucking like random
Yeah.
weird fucking thing that happened. Like
He just fell on it weird. Like got pulled down and fell on it weird. So you're like, oh my god, man. It's like you guys were getting fun to watch. Like I
Yeah.
enjoyed watching you guys.
Yeah.
And now it's just Jackson Dart and like, oh
yeah,
my
now
god,
we'll just have to wait for next year.
yeah.
There's Geno Smith.
I'm guessing we're gonna
We're just
see
gonna-
that
we're just gonna
same
wait this
Geno
one out.
Smith tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Go Broncos.
Yeah, we'll be like,
Daryl, lead us out.
all right, guys. Well, that's all we got for this week. As always, if you like what we did, let us know. If you don't like what we did, let us know. Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week. All right, guys.
Later.
Later.
With laughter and stories, it's our holiday. From old memories to new jokes, we're ready to deal. Life's a wacky game.